Hi Toby, can you describe your job please?
Okay, my job is the finance manager at Dragon LNG. So I oversee the finance team, which is basically handling all the money. So I get all the money in, we send invoices out to our customers, they pay us, and then we obviously have to pay all the bills, pay all the wages, pay all the tax, and then if there's any cash left over at the end of the year, our shareholders get it back as a dividend then. So it's just keeping track of all the money basically, in a nutshell.
Oh, good. What are the best and the worst bits about it?
Well, I've always loved numbers, so I love working with numbers. There's always a right answer with a number. There's never any ambiguity of whether it's right or wrong. So I quite like that. I like the team I work with. There's a small team, there's 4 of us, but they're all good fun. We all help each other out, so I enjoy that. There isn't anything bad about it really. It's you have busy times, like this week is busy because it's the end of the month. We're doing June month end in the first week of July, so that's a busy week. So you got like conflicting priorities and things like that. But I don't think there's too many bad bits about it. It's a fun job.
Good.
Great. What skills are important in your job, and do you use any of the STEM skills?
STEM skills, I mean, I think it's probably obviously the maths one is the big one for me. The big thing I've always got to be is like analysing the numbers, analytical, and like questioning, does this look right? If someone gives me a number, I always try and check it another way. There's always more than one way to work out an answer. So that's what I'm always doing. So it's analysing things. Having an inquiring mind, just don't take what someone tells you as being the right answer as being the right answer. Being organised as well. We've got these deadlines.
Are there any stereotypes or inequalities related to your job?
I bet everyone thinks accountants are boring, probably. Numbers are boring, all this business. A lot of people I know have got a thing about maths is the stereotype, but certainly working somewhere here, and I've worked in other jobs which are just as interesting. If you just get behind the numbers, like I get to chat to engineers and the guys unloading the LNG ships, and why does something look unusual? Why are we buying this part? So I think the stereotype's wrong, and numbers aren't difficult as long as you just sit back and check what you're looking at. So I think that's a bit of a stereotypical thing there. I don't think there's any inequalities, certainly not, for example, like there's 4 of us in our team and there's 2 ladies and 2 men, and I've been in finance for a long time now and it's pretty equal on gender, I'd say. It's not like some other professions, so I think it's a pretty equal sort of profession to be in. Okay.
How would I be able to get a job like yours, and what qualifications or experience would I need?
Yeah, I've been thinking about there's loads of different ways to get into finance actually, and there's a couple more of my colleagues coming in later on who'll tell you how they got into it. So you can just leave straight from school at 16 now and do apprenticeships with no further qualifications. There's an advert with a firm in Haverfordwest I used to work for in the paper today actually. Or you can go to university and do an accountancy degree and then you get into it that way. Or at the end of it, to be a qualified accountant, which I am, you have to do accountancy exams as well. So you do them after university. But I came to it quite late. I did science stuff at school, then I did geology at university, which is like rocks and looking for oil and all that kind of stuff. But then I decided I want to move back to Pembrokeshire, and you can't do that in Pembrokeshire, so I came to it late. So I just did a home study course. It took me 3 years doing exams, and then up to Swansea every 6 months to do my exams. And that's how you do it. So you can start really early at 16.